I'd like to tell you of a dream I had. I'd like to tell you of a dream I had. It's a weird dream, but I thought maybe I should tell you about this weird dream I had. It's a weird dream. Can you ready for it? Like when you read the book of Daniel, when you read the book of Ezekiel, it's kind of ironic, but Daniel and Ezekiel had weird dreams themselves. They had weird dreams, but I'll tell you about my weird dream. My weird dream, now get ready, because this is a doozy. Okay, in my dream, I saw on the way to my bank. The bank I deal with, and it's in like a mall. Anyways, on the sidewalk, there was this big black hole, like the kind of black holes you see up in space. Up in outer space, you see black holes, you see planets in those black holes. So, in my dream, on the cement in front of my bank that they deal in, I seen this black hole. And in the dream, a voice said to me, "Don't get too close." And one person got too close and fell in. And I could see a great big building. It looked to be like the Vatican. Fell into this black hole. And this black hole was full of this purple goop. Made you think of The Blob. You remember the movie The Blob? The Blob? Well, then it was like this purple goop. And they looked to be like someone, and also in the Vatican, the whole Vatican just fell right in this big black hole up in space. But there was on Earth, and there was in the cement. And I always wondered what that dream meant. It was such a stupid dream. I woke up and I said, "What a stupid dream." And I asked Most High Elohim, I asked Most High, I asked Most High Yahuwah. I asked Yahuwah, I said, what does this dream mean? He just wouldn't tell me what that dream meant. He wouldn't tell me what that dream meant, so he wouldn't tell me what the dream meant when I asked the Most High. I said, the Most High, what I asked, I said, Most High, what does this dream mean? Tell me what it means. I said, speak to my heart, speak to my heart, speak to my mind, tell me what the dream means. Well, I didn't hear from the Most, at least I don't think the Most High was speaking to my heart and my mind. I don't think that the Most High was speaking, but who knows, maybe he was. But then I kind of thought about the dream for about, a year or maybe even close to a year. And I wonder, what does the dream mean, this kind of a stupid dream? And I kind of thought about what the dream means. And here's what I think that this dream means. It's simply this dream I had. Now that I think about it, more and more this dream just seems to make more sense to me. That the dream of the black hole in the cement, that black hole filled with all that purple goop. That big black hole like in outer space where this planet is and things, this big black hole like you'd see on the Gustav Holst album, The Planets by Gustav Holst. Gustav Holst, The Planets. And that was a musical piece of music made by a composer by the name of Gustav Holst. He wrote The Planets. And I remember I used to buy a lot of those because I love classical music, so I used to buy a lot of those albums. Gustav Holst, The Planets, and some of the albums I would buy, some of the DVDs I would, on the cover, it would show this like black hole in space. This black hole in outer space with planets and stars and galaxies and what have you. But then it was in my dream, I saw a similar black hole like on the Gustav Holst album. Makes me think of Gustav Holst, The Planet. It's a very pretty piece of music. It's classical music. I listen to it, especially Mars, the bringer of war. Listen to all 7 suites, all 7 pieces of Gustav Holst, The Planet. But anyways, okay, let me get back to the dream. So there was this black hole, like on a lot of my Gustav Holst albums and CDs. And there was this big black hole, and like the Vatican was sinking into it. And this dream, it begins to make sense to me that in the dream, I think what I think it means now, the Messiah never would speak to my heart. He would never speak to my mind. So when I asked the Messiah, he would never tell me what the dream, at least. Well, maybe the Messiah is speaking to my heart about it. Maybe he's speaking to my mind, but I gotta say, fail to pick it up. Some of us do fail to pick it up, but okay, I'd like to get back to what the dream means. And this is what I think it means, and it really makes a lot of sense. That black hole and that Vatican falling into the black hole and this purple goop like the blob being the Vatican being consumed by this purple goop in the black hole like the blob. It symbolizes that the Most High, the Messiah, the Messiah, Elohim, is getting fed up with a lot of the corruption in religion, and not just religion, but I mean in general. The Most High is just getting fed up with a lot of nonsense. He's just getting fed up with the way that people hate one another. And he's getting real fed up with a lot of things in life. All the corruption. And he's getting fed up. And I would say that he's about ready to pour out his judgment. I think that's what the dream was trying. I think the Messiah, he's trying to tell me, he's trying to say, Michael, get ready and get out of the way, because when they pour my judgment, you're not gonna like to be in the way so that you won't get hit with because I'm about to pour out my wrath. The Messiah, he's getting fed up. He's getting fed up with all the corruption, I always wondered that the Messiah is just getting fed up. He's getting fed up with religion. And it's not just religion. I mean, he's getting fed up with the whole worldly system, whole worldly earthly system that doesn't care for him, has no regard for him, no regard for his rules or regulations, all making up their own religion, thinking that they can thumb their nose at the Messiah, some. That's exactly why I left religion. That's exactly why I'm not a Christian anymore. That's exactly why I'm no religion. That's exactly why I'm not Roman Catholic no more. I used to be a Roman Catholic, but I'm not Roman Catholic no more. I'm not no religion no more. I'm not no Christian no more. I'm no religion whatsoever. I've given up religion, but I still do believe in God, but his real name is Yahuwah, or he can be called Elohim, and his son Jesus, his real name is Yeshua. Yeshua, because he comes in his father's name. His father's name is Yah. So his name is Yeshua. So anyway, his name is Yeshua, and then the Holy Spirit. The real name is the Ruach or Ruach Kadesh. Yah, the Elohim, he's just fed up. I mean, he's ready to pour out his wrath upon this world. He's ready to just pour out his wrath on this whole wicked earthly system. Not just all religions. I mean, all religions. I mean, they're all corrupt. They're all nothing but a bunch of hate mongers. They hate one another because one is a different religion than the other. And so they say, oh, well, if they don't believe what we believe, that they're apostate. And so they hate one another. They kill one another. And the Most High, he's fed up with all religion. All religion. He's fed up with all religions, and he's fed up with Catholicism. He's fed up with Christianity. He's fed up with all religion. I mean, all religion, because they're all hate mongers. They're all nothing but a bunch of mad haters. They hate one another. They kill one another. And it's just not religion. I mean, the Most High, he's fed up with all the whole earthly system. He's just finally sick and tired of it all. He's just fed up, and now you can see him start blowing his wrath. Certain things are happening in the world. You might be saying, well, why are these terrible things happening in the world? Well, it won't surprise me that the Most High, he's finally blowing his wrath against the world. And the world's most wicked the systems, the most wicked systems of the world, he's finally had enough. And he's blowing out his wrath. I mean, it's true that we know not the day nor the hour. It's true that we know not the day nor the hour. That's the truth. We know not the day nor the hour. It even says in Matthew. And it's interesting because not too long ago, we know not the day nor the hour. I stumbled upon is called Victory Manifest Brother L. And Brother L's explaining how beware of the 2019 prophecy. And he says these modern Nostradamuses beware of, because you know not that in there. But let me get back to what the dream meant. The Messiah, he's fed up with the whole wicked earthly systems. He's just fed up with it. He can't take it no more. And you know, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I feel the same way. You know, and the Most High, he's just fed up and he's finally blowing his wrath. I think that's what's happening in the world. And in, I think, the book of Daniel or something like that, it could be Daniel Revelations, he refers to the whole world systems and the whole world's religions and churches and all that. He refers to them. Well, I mean, this is offensive. Pardon my expression. You know, I know it's not nice to say this, but he's me saying, it's almost I think so. You must know the Most High must be pretty livid to be able to, and he calls them the whore of Babylon. The whore about, you heard right, the whore of Babylon. He says he's going to execute his judgment against the whore of Babylon. And I said, well, like, what's the whore of Babylon? And some of these videos, like there's some videos that explain that the whore of Babylon is the whole world system, all the religious systems, church systems, the Catholic Church, the Vatican, the whole church systems, the whole world system. He's just finally getting all fed up with it, and he's blowing his wrath. And so that's the black hole dream. That's my dream of the black hole. The black hole. And it's funny and it's ironic because you know something? I have an awful lot of Gustav Holst albums and Gustav Holst CDs. Music CDs of Gustav Holst, the Planets, because it's classical music written by the British composer Gustav Theodor Holst. And if you like classical music, you might even be able to find that on YouTube. Type in Gustav Holst, conductor Eugene, Ormandy, Gustav Holst, or you can get that Gustav Holst, the Planets, by the composers and conductors like let's see, Gustav Holst, the Planets, by Leonard Bernstein, Eugene Ormandy, Zubin Mehta, Andre Previn, and the classical symphony philharmonic composer. So I like the title of this video, the black hole, Gustav Holst, the Planet's black hole. Gustav Holst, the Planet's black hole. So I've been able to explain my love for classical music and a weird, believe me, an awfully weird, stupid dream I had. Believe me, this is a pretty stupid dream. A black hole right on the earth in the cement, full of this purple goop and stuff. So, Gustav Holst, the Planets, welcome to the black hole in outer space. Gustav, holst the plan is.